Matthew says, why did God say to Satan in Job, have you considered my servant Job? And why did God say to Satan, you can do whatever you want to him, but do not kill him? If God knew Satan would kill his family, why give him power to do so and then feel that it's unfair towards Job? The rest of the story isn't the issue for me. It's the beginning, the part where God offers Job up like he means nothing to God. So one of the things that I would say about this is recognizing that this is really kind of a cosmic loyalty test. So Job means a lot to God. That's actually why God offers him up to Satan. He offers him up as an example. He doesn't offer him up as a sacrifice. God isn't saying, have you considered attacking Job? He says, here's an example. Have you considered him? God is literally proud of Job. That's why he's offering him as an example. And Satan says, well, he only has all that stuff because you've blessed him with all this stuff. And so God says, no, I know the character of the person that I'm bringing this up to. And Satan goes, well, no, you don't know. You've just blessed him. Who wouldn't love you for blessing all this stuff? And so what God does is say, hey, basically, this is the way I see it. God says, okay, do what you want, but he's not going to disown me. That isn't God giving Satan power. He actually restricts Satan power. He says, do what you want, but you better not kill him. Like it's better read that way. So it's not like and God does know what Satan's going to do, but ultimately think about what the story of Job has accomplished over the history of time. Whether or not Job is a real character, we could get into whether or not he's a real character. What has happened to this because of the story of Job over the history of humanity, through Judaism and Christianity that has brought God glory. You could see that God allowing Satan to do this really myopic thing where he attacks one person actually ends up glorifying God more and ends up encouraging Job at the end of the book even more. In fact, remember at the end of the book, God says to Job's friends, my anger burns against you because you have not spoken true of me as my servant Job has.